drop and slip and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. It's hard to know where this. We don't know what's going to happen on the day too. I mean, it's sort of up in the air, and we may not know close until the end of June nearly. So 2-day draft this year too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the first time they've ever done it. So
are they doing it in round 1 on day 1 and round 2 day 2 sort of thing? Or
yeah, so they are doing that. Yeah, so I think our time it's Thursday for day 1 and Friday for day 2. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's going to be a bit different. So yeah, we'll probably have our draft on Wednesday night before that, I would say.
That's how the AFL does it. It has an interesting dynamic because suddenly the first few picks in the second round on day 2 have some extra value because teams want to move up for them. They see a guy that they're after, and suddenly you get some trades start happening for those earlier picks in the second round. But
exactly. So New York Lions. I actually got this wrong. I actually thought for some reason you drafted Cade Cunningham, but you obviously didn't. The last time you had a number 1 pick was Kyrie Irving back in 2011. Is that right?
Sounds about right.
Because I was going back for every draft and I obviously couldn't see any other ones, but obviously last year I think you had picks 2 and 3, didn't you? You got Scoot and Brandon Miller. Is that right?
Yep. Yeah, did it right last year, and I think both of those guys are going to come good. So
I think Holger's coming into the room now, so this is looking good. Dennis has been texting, so he's around, and Mark is RSVP'd, so he should be here as well, you know. But look, Holger, you there?
Yeah, I've got
all
camera
issues,
issues,
a couple
but
of
otherwise I'm
What's
good.
going on?
That's the workplace. So that's my background because I'm also using Zoom for professional reasons.
Fair enough.
Some of my camera isn't clicking on, so that's a problem.
Fair enough, mate. So 4 in 10 chance. Here's a quiz for you, Holger. I've got a quiz for you. The last time the Tampa Bay Butchers picked number 1 in a draft, who did they pick? Can you remember?
Probably Ben Simmons. Fucking idiot.
It was Ben
I think that was
Simmons.
the last time the East had the number 1 pick as well, wasn't it?
It might be. In really.
Yeah, it's been a long drought of the East not having the number 1 pick. It's been a very long drought.
Yeah. Okay. That's it's been. I have to check that out, but you're probably right. Yeah, probably right. So yeah, there's some stuff there. Tampa Bay Butchers. Last time was number 1 Ben Simmons, and the Lions was Kyrie Irving. The Hurricanes have had the last 2 number 1 picks, Wemby and Jabari Smith. There's Holger there. How you going? And Utah Saints, they've had a couple of number 1 picks recently too. They've had Ayton, Zion. They were number 1 picks, and they seem to be getting a lot of good draft picks in recent years there. So yeah. So just we might wait another 5 or so minutes to see if Mark comes into the room. And are you pretty busy there at work today, Holmes?
No, it's okay. It's Monday morning, so.
What is it 10:30 there in the morning?
Yeah.
10:30. You're in Zurich or?
No, I'm in Basel, so I'm in home office today. I mean, normally I work in one of those 2 towers in the back, but
Here comes Justin Brown. I don't think he's got any picks though, has he?
Not in the top 4, at least.
No, he hasn't. I think he's coming in though. There we go. JB, how are you? Can you hear us?
Yeah, boys. How's it going?
How you going?
Look at Dale on site.
He's got a safety gear on too. I mean, just in case something goes wrong with the draft.
Yeah, I don't come here that often, but I'm here this week.
So any particular reason, just JB, you don't usually come into these lotteries unless you've got a pick, but I don't think you've got a pick, have you?
I'm just here to make sure Matty D doesn't get the first pick like he did for me 2 years in a row. So
yes.
that's You know, I'm just wearing the North Carolina, lucky hat.
Okay, well, you can stand in for him because I've actually just been notified that he will not be in attendance. I've just got a last-minute apology from Dennis. So Mark Handel coming into the room right now. We just about might get started very shortly, I reckon.
I'll let him know that I'm standing in for him. That'll be music to his ears.
Oh, there's Mark.
Okay, I'll just text him on that one, JB.
I'll let him know. Don't worry, it'll be good.
Hey, boys.
How are you there, Mark?
I'm good.
Mark.
How's everybody?
Yes, very, very good, mate. You got a 2 in 10 chance this year to win it. So the last 2 number 1 picks, will it be 3 years in a row? Not, will it or not?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
We will see. So as you can see, here's some information here. The 2024 lottery odds. So the Tampa Bay Butchers. Now I've chosen Popsicles as a theme this year. I've got a little bucket here, right? And there's some
Very professional.
There's some Popsicles in there. And there are 4 orange ones that are filled with some sort of hard popsicle, which are orange color, which belong to the Tampa Bay Butchers. The New York Lions, we've chosen blue as a color, and there are 3 out of 10 of those. We've got the Hurricanes have got some sort of like a lime green color, and there's the Utah Saints have got a pink color. So I'll just show you what I've got in here. So I've got 2 of these trays. I've got this tray here. Okay, they've all got popsicles in them. Okay, that's one group of 8. Here's the other group. Now the thing is, there's only 2 in here. All the rest are empty. So if I pick an empty one, guess what? It doesn't fucking matter, does it? Means it's not a pick. So that's how it's going to work. I've got some other alcohol in here. Might mix some with some Maker's Mark.
Do we have to wait for you to eat it before the next pick, or?
No, well, it's probably going to melt. I'd say. They look like they're half melted already, even though we're in fucking got some Johnny Walker.
He's just going to pick the bottles and then we're going to watch him drink.
So a few things there. So we're going to mix it around, and we might draw out the number 1 pick. This is very random. Here, hang on. We'll see. The president wants to scrutinise this, I think. Hang on.
So why do we have Ben Simmons up there?
Oh yeah, so sorry, the Tampa Bay Butchers, the last time they got the number 1 pick, they picked Ben Simmons. That was in 2017. So
Can only get better from there.
yeah,
Right.
New York Lions, we found out their last number 1 pick was Kyrie Irving in 2011. The Hurricanes have had the last 2 years of number 1 picks, as we know.
Yeah, but only 1 of 2 worked out.
And Utah Saints have had Ayton and Zion in recent years that have been number 1 picks. Dennis is here. He's here. We haven't started yet, mate. I'll just
Hey, I made it.
How we do it all. So we've got some popsicles here. Some of these are empty. Look, the empty ones mean too bad, and the other ones have a full jack of 8. So I've got all these ones here. All right. So colors that you need, Dennis. The color that you need is which color is it? Sorry.
Pink.
I don't think you should be looking too closely at where those popsicle sticks are, Timbo.
Pink.
I
Yeah, but
know.
don't you know where the popsicle sticks are?
Yeah, they're in here, mate.
But the positions of them, 1, 2.
No,
I don't know.
So there's
I
4
don't know.
4 orange ones with popsicles. There are 3 blue ones with popsicles. There are 2 green ones with popsicles, and there's 1 pink one, Dennis. That's a popsicle there for you. Okay, so you've got a 1 in 10 chance. Does that make sense?
It does, but don't you know where the popsicle sticks are?
They're here.
I have a solution. I reckon if he has 3 shots, he's and spins
the
around
thing
3
is, I've got
times in his
I've got
chair.
2 8-packs, right? So that means I didn't fill them all up. I filled 10 out of the 16 up. So if I pick out an empty one, guess what? We fucking don't worry about that at all, do we? Okay. So
I like Dale's
that's how we do it.
Dale has
The number 1 pick in the 2024 TRSBA draft could be anybody that you pick in that year. It's going to
I don't think the NBA lottery is going to work this way, but
Okay, I've got one. Is it a popsicle? That's the question.
There's a lot of
It is a
Philip Brown
popsicle.
going on
I
down
can
there.
vouch that. The color is. Get us when it's in bullshit. No way. That's bullshit.
Smells like
Pour that
smells
into a
like
drink
bullshit
now.
to
Look at
me.
this, Dennis. Pour that into a
We
drink.
should-
Dennis has the #1 pick.
We should have an audit company to review this, system. Where's E&Y when you need them?
Oh my God. How do you feel, Dennis? You didn't expect that. You and Atlanta in the same. On the same year.
I'm not saying anything. Yeah.
Well
Yeah,
done.
all of a sudden, all the
Congratulations,
protests
Dennis.
about the system disappeared. Eh?
I wasn't protesting for me, Hogs. I was protesting for. I wasn't protesting.
Kissed on the dick
Throw some
again.
mark on with that, I think. Okay, got some Maker's Mark. Put a little bit of that in there as well. Well done, Dennis. Get your Maker's Mark out, mate. Very good. Okay, #2 pick. Let's randomize this a bit.
No one is surprised.
This
No
is probably
one
where we're
is,
gonna.
I am.
no one is surprised.
I didn't even watch the Hawk. I did not even watch the lottery because I didn't give the Hawks
Okay.
a chance in hell.
All right, the #2 pick. That's a popsicle as well. I can vouch for that. Blue. Who's blue? That's New York Lions. Okay. So always
Which
throw
one
that
were
in-
you?
Throw that into the
bit-
drink as well.
I'm a bit colorblind. Isn't that green?
It's blue, mate. Blue. So just write that down, JB. Lions pick #2.
2 years in a row.
So
Right.
just texting there, Dennis has won the draft.
Since I'm going to be part of the next lottery too, can we change that system for next year?
Anyway, I'm not going to do it next year. But anyway, it's my first time in 3 years doing it, so this is the way I'm doing it.
Predicting you might be back in it next year, Timothy.
No, well, no, I can't remember.
No, the cows will be back before
Who
Timbo
knows?
is.
That's the brown cows, mate. That's
So
the brown cows. We're back in there.
What have we got
lower.
left here? We've got Holger and we've
Oh,
got
and the
Mark.
Jag.
3 and 4. 3 and 4. Okay. Okay. Let's move it around.
Is there alcohol in there as well? No.
Yeah, I've got alcohol in there. Yeah. Right, hang on. I've got to find one here. Here we go. What's this one? This one's got a popsicle. Or has it? Yes. What's that color there? That's green. So New Orleans Hurricanes with the 3rd pick.
3.
Hey, This
okay.
is just you got screwed here, Hogs. You got screwed.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm dialing in for this.
There's no orange ones that are picked out yet. Damn. There's like 4. Orange
The East got
popsicles.
screwed again. It's what?
Are you sure there's orange ones in there,
8 in a
Timbo?
row for the West.
So that sucks, man.
Well, let's not get carried
away.
away, Timbo.
Yeah.
How does this happen? You know.
Yeah, I mean, you're asking me.
So hang on, did the draft order just go in the complete reverse order? Where were you, Dale? Were you second? or third?
Complete reversal. No,
Should
the
you have been
Lions,
second, or should you have been third?
the Lions did
No,
have
I think I
the
was third.
second best odds, so they
We
got
were
the
two.
second. They got the second pick.
Okay, so you ended up in your spot.
So that was okay for him, but he could have helped with #1. But with this sort of draft, it doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck? You know, it's one of these guys that it's one of these drafts that you could pick. You know, fucking anybody at #1, and they could be the same as #8. Who knows? You know, it's not like Victor
Well, we'll test that
Wembanyama
theory.
last year.
No, that's not. No.
So there we go, boys. The draft. The draft. So
Timbo,
still,
I love
yes.
your Jack Jumpers kit there.
Yeah, I got the hat. I've got the McVeigh jersey there. See, the championship jersey.
Right. So whose shout is it when we get together? When are we getting together for the TRSBA?
Well, you need to
Get
shout
together.
everybody the amount of luck you get in these drafts. I tell you, you had Zion, you've had Aiton, you had Jar #2. You've had all these
Well-
good picks. Not that any of them are, you know, they could have been better, but you know,
It hasn't helped yet.
but, you know, SGA's ended up being the best player out of all of them.
Are you guys going to organize a get together for real?
I think
Yeah,
someone was
we
trying
should.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, we
It
did.
may be a bit late to do it for the draft this year, though. It's getting
Yeah.
a bit soon.
When is the
Maybe.
draft?
No, the draft. Okay, just on the draft, guys. It is a 2-day event this year. Thursday, our time will be the first day of the draft, which will be the first round, and the second round will be on Friday, our time. Our time on the second round on Friday. So the TRSBA draft will likely be on Wednesday night, which is the 26th of June. Okay, so Dennis,
Yep.
got a bit of time to think about that one. A few weeks, 6 weeks or more. What's he going to do?
Yeah.
Are you going to trade Zion this off season? That's the question.
Well, I have to trade someone, that's for sure. And now I have to maybe trade two. Maybe this pick's up for grabs.
You
I don't know, I haven't
definitely.
even thought about it.
Well, it's a
Yeah,
little
sorry?
bit cheaper than what you used to pay for draft picks, so you should be able to get some sort of value.
Yeah.
You should be trading your first for a second rounder, Matty. That's what you normally do.
How did you actually get this pick? What's the story? What was the trade that got you the Flyers pick? Anyway? Can you remember what that was?
OG Anunoby for 2 first-round picks.
Oh, what?
That was a long time ago. To be fair,
Yeah.
this was not supposed to be a pick like this. The Flyers were
I know, but
they were good.
things
Remember
can change
2
on a
years ago?
dime
They
in
were
the
good.
TRSBA. You know, things can change pretty quickly in a couple of years.
Yeah, because he had
Unless
he
your
had a
name's
stack team
McDermott,
2 years ago.
He did.
Yeah.
So this was complete nutter luck. It was not supposed to
Did
be
he
like
do that Jokic? Was that the Jokic deal as well?
It was lucky. It was luck that you got, their pick, and then it was luck that you obviously got this pick, the number 1 pick. So
I think the Jokic one was after his team fell apart through injury and stuff.
Yeah, but he still traded Jokic, didn't he? That was that team.
Yeah, think so. Yeah,
so
but it was not supposed to be like this.
I mean, to be fair, even with Jokic, he was like 7th or 8th in the East, so, on the West. Like,
Oh, I'm almost embarrassed. Yeah. Sorry.
Dennis, you can't hate me. That's for sure anymore.
No, I can't hate you anymore, Tim.
Matter of luck.
That's true. That's right.
Okay, so you can just
All
sort
right.
your team out, and don't want to hear any complaints.
Fair enough. I can't. No more complaints. No more sulking. No more
the
whinging.
complaints will come when he has to re-sign all the players.
Unbelievable. All these first rounders, so hard.
Tough work, isn't it, mate?
I can't sign them, JB. So I'm giving them away.
It's because you've
All
had
right,
so
I'm gonna
many,
go for
mate.
dinner.
Like it's just, I don't know what you do with yourself.
All right. Have good fun out there, Dale. Don't go too crazy outside in those rocks.
No worries. I got another.
And Dennis has got
hour
a
before I go
big
back and
decision.
go back to camp.
He might even trade this pick, might you, Dennis?
There's a fair chance, Timbo. There's a fair chance.
He could trade it. There you go. Might.
Well, I haven't even thought about it. I honestly haven't thought about it. So
He's got time to do it.
All right.
And things going well. Is anyone coming over to Queenstown to enjoy the snow ever or not?
Well, will there be any snow, Timbo? What are they
Yeah.
saying?
Mate, we're getting snow in about a month.
Hey,
That's what I hear.
maybe I've still got that flight over there, Timbo. The one that got cancelled
It
through
was
COVID.
-4 the other day. I got out of bed at 5 a.m. It was -4. So we are getting a bit of snow here and there. That's for sure.
all right. Well, it's definitely on the agenda.
Well, yes.
Arrivederci, auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, bye everyone.
Yep.
Yes.
All right,
So,
guys.
Thank
Nice
you very
seeing
much,
you.
guys. Another
Thanks, Timbo. Thanks
draft
for
in the
having us.
books.
Bye.
Sorry, another lottery in the books. Draft will be on the 26th, I reckon, the Wednesday, the 26th of June. And that'll be the usual sort of time. So Holger, probably even a little bit later, around midday for you, I guess. We'll see how that works, but all good.
Yeah, fine for me. I mean,
Good to see you again, though. Good to see you.
can only get better.
No worries. Good to see you, Dale, Mark.
Bad luck, Holmes. Bad luck.
All right,
Yeah,
boys.
bye-bye.
Take care.
Sorry.
It was a
Luck
shit
to
draft to
Holmes.
tank
He's the guy that
anyway.
Probably deserved the pick, but it is what it is.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Good to see you, mate.
Bye.
And we'll
Thanks,
talk to
guys.
you guys soon.
Cheers.
See ya.